Florida humidity certain to be a factor in this one. There's no other way to say it, really. It is hot. It is humid here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys also found in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams here desperately trying to avoid that 0-2 start. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the first overall pick in the 2018 draft. A 4-year starter, of course, for the Cleveland Browns. Now going against him, Baker Mayfield. They'll run. This is Bucky Irving. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 20 carries, 73 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes and made no mistake about it. He was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 yards on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, Sanders. In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Mayfield down. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Once again, Judkins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Browns.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Sanders. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman.
Sanders pass. Complete to Cedric Tillman. It's a gain of 11.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. 20, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper. Into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and I hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jacob Parrish.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Irving.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first
In
down.
motion goes the tight end.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Play fake.
line.
Mayfield. And he's good. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Chase
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Buccaneers 14.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah,
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now if they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Oh, what a move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their own 23.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over to 40.
Taken down at the 41.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A
nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Now Mayfield. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's good.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
To throw, Mayfield.
Open man is Jalen Naylor.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Browns' 32-yard line.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Irving.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Once again, it's Irving.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Browns drive about to get started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a give, Irving running right. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Tyson Campbell on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Godwin, the motion man.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun, Mayfield.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Riley Dixon
now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And fights through one man.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
They'll start on the ground with Judkins.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
And the Browns first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Browns had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, no, they'll get those home games later in the season. It can be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Gets this over the middle to Tillman.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man is Ibuka.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down and goal to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third and goal.
Irving. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try it now with Irving. And this time he is in. Bucky Irving, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Shador. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Cleveland.
Now Sanders. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 43-yard line.
Mayfield. Open man is Naylor. He's got it.
Mayfield's pass.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And that is no good. And the lead will stay put at 17.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Sanders. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Sanders. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Short throw here to the tight end Bates.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
An inside run with Judkins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
On first down, here's Judkins.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, Judkins.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cleveland.
A give up the middle, Judkins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
And
that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
On the handoff, this is Judkins.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, right back to Judkins.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Touchdown! Cedric Tillman.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
A
nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position.
The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 39-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And now off to the races down the right side. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Judkins.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Now following the touchdown, Schmidt back out there to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
2nd and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run. This is Irving.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
107 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
You are watching the NFL
on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Mayfield to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's caught by Tucker. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Gain of 18. That's another Buccaneers first down. First down and goal to go.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 10-yard line.
Once again, it's Irving. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll run for it with Tucker, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 3-yard line.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
Sanders from his own end zone. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
46-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mayfield looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6.
54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 3-point game. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cleveland.
They'll give it to Jenkins. The tackle made by Zion McCollum.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing, Sanders. Open man, the tight end Fannin. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
1st down, Browns.
An inside run with Judkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Tyke Smith on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Judkins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick here is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
A run up the middle with Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run out of the gun with Irving. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and 4.
In motion, the tight end. Mayfield now. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll come up now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
On 1st down, Sampson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2.
Back to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. They give up the middle, Judkins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Browns.
A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So Mayfield and the Bucs down 31-27. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's a loss of 8.
Grant Delpit in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. One last shot for Mayfield here. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about